So as far as keeping things as natural as possible regarding this thing of the fancy microphones and cameras, of course I am aware of how a fancy microphone or a great camera may enhance a guitar to sound, but as far as for our educational purpose is concerned, and also in fact, by the way, the followers of AG does not need any of that, actually would be detrimental to the way they think about it. When you use technologies, then the reality gets transformed. Means it's just like what Paco said. He also was of the opinion that all things that mask, like fancy softwares, microphones, expensive microphones or cameras, it may give an illusory view of the reality of an instrument. The guitar cannot be evaluated because the microphone is very good, and that actually is detrimental, because then with the proper, you know, in Hollywood or this model fashion world, right, that some model there looks very beautiful, but actually that's not how that girl looks actually, but that's how that super makeup she has, the dress and the lights of the studio and everything, the camera and everything is making that image there. What you are seeing is not how that girl looks waking up from bed in the morning, but that's just created, so much created, what to speak of Photoshop or all that, right? So as natural as possible, and in fact I have just a $300 camera, the simplest one, and if a guitar sounds good with this equipment, with the simplest equipment, like if I play and if it sounds great, just with that simple equipment, imagine how this will sound when we go to TV or for making an album. If I record an album, a CD, or when we go to TV, then I said that that's proper in that context there to use the best technologies you have for the public's pleasure, right? To sound as best as possible. But here for the lessons we are doing that, there is no need also, because we don't need to mask anything. Paco was also very much against this thing. And another thing, which is the second part of it, of your question, that the experience you have with a guitar when you grab it with your hands and you personally play it, and what I hear, what I am listening here in this moment, is very different to what any camera, doesn't matter which camera or microphone, will take there. So, of course, just to get an idea of the thing, if you see it natural, without makeup, let's say, right? How the guitar sounds without makeup. Well, then that's one thing. That's why this thing was recorded with that. This all was recorded with that. Yeah, but you don't know how the software or the microphones or the stuff modified it actually. What to speak of this auto-tuner thing, automatic tuner stuff like, right? It just changed it's a cheating thing. It's not real, right? How really it sounds a guitar is how I pick it out from the case and play it there, and this is how it sounds. And that's it. And now if I put a very fancy camera or microphone, then great. But if not, my guitar has to sound. It has to sound great already with the most basic equipment. Otherwise, what's the case? There is no meaning, right? So this is what, not that I am against the microphones or anything. When we go to TV, then we play there, put even two microphones, one for this sound port and the other for the normal sound port. And then of course you get, if you have a nice equipment and it sounds great, okay, that's good, that's a performance thing. But that's not how to test a guitar, or if I am showing something with an educational spirit about how the basses or the trebles should sound. I don't need to use any fancy camera to that purpose or microphones. There is no need. Also, if your sound is good, it will be good. If your sound is good, natural, yours and the guitar sound, and of course playability is what makes the sound happen, because the sound doesn't come from the guitar or the microphone, or even the speaker or the software you use to record. The sound comes from you through the guitar, right? So therefore, if you sound great, natural, as it is, just like that, which is one of the tricky things why people sometimes prefers to play electric than nylon string, because in electric you can disguise, you can make up many things, right? You just put high volume, that's it, and then I rock there. But here you have to sound good, well, you, and then the nails matter, what you use on the nails matter, how you sound the nails matter, which strings you use matter, how the posture you have with the guitar will enhance or not, the instrument itself, of course, what to speak of the guitar. If that doesn't sound good, how you will sound good. But you could even make it sound with Photoshop. You can make an ugly girl look beautiful with the Photoshop thing, and then what? But that's not real. So we are fans of reality, let's say. This is one very optimistic view, actually, because from there, if a guitar sounds great, just natural, with the most basic equipment, you can see how great it sounds. Pure sound. Then what to speak if I use this in a studio recording that has all the fancy stuff there? Then it will sound fantastic, of course. So it will just amplify the good thing, right? Which is what technologies should be used for. This is for performance and for other purposes. And then that's very interesting thing, because then you will develop a great sound yourself, and then you don't have to become dependent on technology there, because this is an acoustic instrument. Therefore, it should sound perfectly, just natural, without any fancy stuff there. Okay, I hope this answered your question. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.